We're good, okay. All right, thank you, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and start our meeting. I'm supposed to do this. Everyone plug your ears. Thank you for being at our meeting. We appreciate you joining us tonight. We will go ahead and have an opening by Councilmember Keegan Garrity.
So for my opening, I'd like to read a poem by Myra Brooks Welch. This was written in 1921. Maybe you and Dave and George had to memorize that in elementary school. I don't.
You're all right tonight.
And I wanted to share this poem for three reasons. So one, we often find ourselves in the position of having to make a value judgment. Two, we frequently rely on the expertise of others when making our assessments. And three, the message of redemption and transformation, I think, is appropriate for the Christmas season. Some of you will recognize this poem by the title. It's called The Touch of the Master's Hand, and I want to read it. 'Twas battered and scarred, and the auctioneer thought it hardly worth his while to waste his time on the old violin, but he held it up with a smile. "What am I bid, good people?" he cried. "Who starts the bidding for me?" $1, do I hear two? $2, who makes it three? $3 once, $3 twice, going for three. But no, from the room far back a gray, bearded man came forward and picked up the bow. Then wiping the dust from the old violin and tightening up the strings, he played a melody pure and sweet as caroling angel sings. The music ceased, and the auctioneer, with a voice that was quiet and low, said, "What now am I bid for this old violin?" as he held it aloft with its bow. 1,000 do I hear two? 2,000, who makes it three? 3,000 once, 3,000 twice, going and gone, said he. The audience cheered, but some of them cried, "We just don't understand. What changed its worth?" Swift came the reply, "The touch of the master's hand." And many a man, with life out of tune, all battered with bourbon and gin, is auctioned cheap to a thoughtless crowd, much like that old violin. A mess of pottage, a glass of wine, a game, and he travels on. He is going once, he is going twice, he is going and almost gone. But the master comes, and the foolish crowd never can quite understand the worth of his soul and the change that is wrought by the touch of the master's hand. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Keegan. It's always been one of my favorite poems. Okay, the next thing on our agenda is the review and approval of meeting minutes. Can I get a motion on those two minutes?
I will make a motion that we approve the meeting minutes. As I saw them, I did not pick up anything for December 2nd, 2025 and December 9, 2025.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes from the meetings of December 2nd and December 9th. Any further discussion? Those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All right. Turn the minute over to the county executive.
I am recommending that Brian Abbott be appointed as the interim director of development services. Brian is here with us today. Brian has worked for Cache County for 18 years. It's a long time. His function there will be to interface directly with people, so he will be the face that people talk to, and I think he shows a track record of being very successful at that. He has been involved with running our building inspection effectively and profitably for a period of time. So we're really anxious to get him appointed and to reorganize the planning department. I think he has the expertise and so forth of working with people together with other professionals in the office to accomplish what we need to do over there. So I would ask for your advice and consent with respect to the appointment. And Brian is here if you have any questions of him. I have supplied you with his resume.
Perfect, thank you. Brian, do you want to stand up and introduce yourself and say anything to us? We'd love to hear from you.
Okay. Brian Abbott. I was born in Richmond, still live there today. Can't think of anywhere better to go, I guess. I don't know. But my father was a contractor, so I grew up in the construction trades. That's kind of what put a roof on our head and food on our table. And I did that for a few years, and then everyone called it going over to the dark side, but I came to the building inspections, and I really enjoy it. I love to mix, you know, I kind of get the best of both worlds. I still get to be a part of construction, but I don't have to lift all the heavy beams and boards and work in the really cold weather. But I've loved being here at Cache County for a long time. It's interesting to see it grow. Like out in Hiram, when I started, I think I did the first house in some of those subdivisions, and now they're miles long down the road. So it's been interesting to watch the growth that we've had. Pride myself in working really well with our contractors and our other customers. They have a lot on their plate. There's a lot to worry about, and if we can make their job easier by expediting a permit and getting out and doing a good inspection and being clear with our communication, I think we've worked really well together for a long time, and everyone in our office has done just an amazing job at doing that too. So we hope we can take that same mentality and work in the planning and zoning side of our office with that. I don't know what else you'd like me to say.
That's perfect. That's perfect, Brian.
I'm starting to
Thank you.
ramble.
Does anyone have any questions for Brian before we take a vote?
I do.
Please.
So I served on Planning and Zoning Commission for a long time, as well as Mr. Erickson here, and I'm the council liaison to Planning and Zoning. And so are you expecting to be here on our Thursday nights when we have Planning and Zoning?
I'm expecting to be to every meeting that they've got,
Awesome.
yes.
'Cause
I'm not going to pretend like I know everything, but I'll ask lots of questions and try and figure it out as quick as I can.
good, thank you.
Perfect. Anybody else?
I'd like to ask a question, but I won't.
Thank you. Think the world of David. He's a great person. I've looked up to him since high school.
It's
Come visit the rest of us.
We were both a lot younger then.
we're the same age.
I'm sure you were
We're
his
the same
teacher. Yeah.
No, I highly respected of him. I really appreciate him so much and everything he's done. I've watched him over the years, and just he has stepped up. So
Do you want to make a motion?
I would. Therefore, I would move that we accept this appointment of Brian Abbott as the interim director of development services.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we accept the appointment of Brian Abbott as our interim director of development services. Is there any further discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, congratulations.
Thank you very
We look
much.
forward to working with you.
Likewise.
You were the same age.
Okay, all right, number 5, reconsideration of the line item veto by the Cache County Executive. There are 2 line items on that. Do I need to sign this? Yes, I do, okay. All right, I know that you are all familiar with this. Is there anyone that would like to make a motion or some discussion? Discussion or motion or both?
Yeah, I just want to get clarity on when there's a veto. This is my first one, so I can be the new guy
It's
asking
all of our
the
first
questions.
ones.
Yeah. Okay. So when this occurs, if we take no action, the veto carries.
We still need to take an action. We need to either vote to uphold the veto or to override the veto.
Okay, and this isn't a simple majority. It requires a
5,
supermajority to
2/3.
for either action, to either uphold or. Okay.
Andrew?
It takes a 5 out of 7 vote to simply overturn the executive's veto. Any other vote would simply let the veto stand.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay, does anyone want to take that on and make a motion?
Madam Chair, I will create a motion. Can I do them all at once, or I gotta
Yeah,
do them?
no, you can do them both.
Okay, for Cache County Resolution 2025-43-A, resolution adopting a county budget for the calendar year 2026. and the line item veto of number 1 and the line item veto of number 2, I would recommend we uphold the veto. The
Okay.
veto.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded that we uphold the line item vetoes contained in Resolution 2025-43. Is there any further discussion?
I'll just point out that the amount does exceed the library budget, so I'll just
Why, yes,
throw
it
that in.
does. Thanks, Keegan. Okay, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay.
Okay. All right. That is our order of business for tonight. I win the prize for the shortest meeting.
Hey, wow. 10
Is there
minutes.
any other business that anyone would like to? I would just like to remind all of you, I did send an email today about our luncheon on Friday with our state legislators. Please,
Is that going to be here?
yeah, it'll be here in this room, so please get back to me with any other questions or things that you would like to discuss that day. And we'll make sure we try and move through those as quickly as possible. Kind of look at the list that I gave you and see what things you think are important, and we'll kind of put those at the top of the list.
You had a good list, but I do have a question on the water. Would it be good to have somebody from the state engineer's office here, or is that just something for us to discuss with the legislature?
Yeah, let's just get some input from them and kind of tell them what we think. We're not gonna have much time,
Okay.
so let's not muddy that water. We can meet with them, with the engineers later, but this is
You
a
had a good-
rare,
You had a good list.
a
so.
rare
Yeah.
opportunity to have all of them here with us, so,
Is noon to 1?
noon to 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right, if there's no other further business, I will make a motion that we adjourn.
I will second that.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
You never asked for nay.
I know, I'm sorry. You don't get to vote nay on that one.
Never a nay.
Just to rub it in.
Yeah, just on my last act.